Former Air21 import Herb Lamizana has been sent home. And napalitan nga nito si Wesley Witherspoon. So to Herb Lamizana, the Ivory Coast native, the French-speaking, we say adieu and au revoir.
Yung kahit pa paano, he actually did his best. Maganda na rin naman ang naging record ng Air21 with Lamizana and, as their import. Pero na Coach Franz Pumare needed the go-to guy. And this is their hoping. Etong si Witherspoon, talagang maganda naman ipakita sa kanila.
So far, maganda naman pinapakita niya. First quarter had 10 points. At dito naman sa side ng Meralco to start the second quarter, Raba Al-Husseini nasubalbal inside the shaded area. Air21 trying to play catch-up here at the start of the second quarter. They're going to start with Villanueva, Bertser, Aldrich Ramos, Witherspoon, and Mac Cardona. Tapos John Wilson, Hodge, Raba Al-Husseini, AJ Mandani, and Ray Guevara naman para kay Coach Brian Gregorio. We have a report once again on the Air21 huddle just a while ago mula kay Riza Diaz.
Charlie, bago nga matapos yung first quarter, nagkaroon ng mini run itong Meralco Bulls. Pagbalik ng players ng Air21 sa bench, ang sinabi ni Coach Franz Pumaren, we are okay, we just have to settle down. Ang napansin lang daw niya, minsan nagtatagal yung bola sa kanila at hindi na nila nare-recognize na nilibre na silang teammates. So don't forget to look at your teammates and give that extra pass, Charlie.
Well here, wala na extra pass para kay Mac Cardona. Into the lane na lang, straight to the basket once again.
And later on, that will force the extra pass because he will attract that defense of Meralco kasi nakikita nga nila, mahirap depensa si Mac Cardona one-on-one. And that will actually leave the other players of Air21 open pag may tumobol team na kay Mac.
Offensive foul, Raba Al-Husseini knocking Mac Cardona down to the ground. So Raba Al-Husseini, kanyang unang personal. Ball will go back to Air21. Pagkakataon, makalapit palalo as Brian Butch is sent right back in. And Raba, after just 1 minute of action, pinaupo agad ni Coach Brian.
So kailangan talagang bigyan ng konting pahinga ito si Brian Butch. He had a good first quart.
Here's Meralco on the run off the Air21 miss. Mandani, no go. Hodge trying to slam it back home. Wala rin yan. Cardona, 2-on-2 ito. Napakalaki lang ng isa ng Meralco. And Cardona hindi na inantay na makalapit tong malaki sa kanya. Threw it over the big man.
Hindi mo talaga masusupalpal yan because kahit gaano kang kalaki, awkward talaga yung position. Unorthodox shot ang ginagawa ni Mac Cardona. Hindi mo talaga basta-basta mababasa.
Back-to-back baskets for Mac Cardona. Cuts the lead down to just 3. Brian Butch. Atake sa poste. Itong si Brian Butch. It's not, we hardly see this in the past games, but you can see making a conscious effort. Ito naman si Cardona. That's a photon tornado drive brought to us by Photon. Empower your business. So the polar bear. And see Brian Butch in the line. 6 his first free throw. We see ito si Eric Camso. Pumasok muna. Aldrich Ramos. Upo muna nito si Coach Franz Pumaren and Brian Butch. You know those 2 games na nag-best player yan, Eric? What a performance offensively, especially from the 3-point country. At naging famous na ngayon kanyang yung pump.
Nagse-celebrate siya pag nakaka-tres siya. But so far in this game, he has not hit any 3-point shot. It looks like he's attacking more on the shaded area.
No threes, oh?
Hindi na nga kasi mapapansin talaga natin sa good outside threat. Pero questionable yung kanyang power under the basket.
Ayaw magbitawan ng bola. Brian Butch, Bertser, Campson sumali pa doon. And off that miss mula kay Bertser, was a good feed inside pero binti ng layup dito si Bertser. At yun na, fighting for that ball as if their life depended on it. So it's going to be a jump ball, and obviously the almost 7-footer wins that one. Ito si Hodge. Go-off ka nito si Campson. Hodge making his way in, spins baseline, no go. 1 up and under. Hook shot, wala rin yan on the rebound. Banggaan sa loob, and by you can see to si Brian Butch nodding his head in approval. Foul on that loose ball that's going to go on Joseph Yo.
That's great defense there on Cliff Hodge by 2 Air21 post defenders. Pero yun nga lang, if you double team Hodge on one end, itong si Brian Butch would clear out that rebound. And gano'n naman ang nangyari.
Guevara, import na kabantay sa kanila. Witherspoon. The post, ito na naman, Brian Butch. Bertser with that unenviable task of trying to guard the import. Goes out to Mandani. Mandani's jumper just inside the 3-point line. Another jumper na ni AJ Mandani.
Well, 4 points already, 2 for 2. Itong si AJ Mandani starting out pretty well for Barangay, for actually Bansang Meralco.
6-point lead para sa kanila. Go to the baseline. Ito si Joseph Yo. Rainlock natin. Trying to outquick the man. Feeding Bertzer. Supalpal ni Brian Butch. Camson gets it right back. Shot clock did not reset. With 3 seconds to go. That's a miss. But Camson working hard. The big man, Brian Butch, changed that shot, partner.
He's playing a totally different game. He's more aggressive now in the shaded area, trying to be more of a force.
Trying to drive in the lane as well. Nakita natin, trying to establish yung kanyang presence in the paint. Now fouls in Mike Bertzer. It's 2 fouls on Bertzer. Speaking about Brian Butch, balik tayo kay Riza Diaz to talk about this polar bear.
Charlie, ang sabi ni Coach Ronnie Magsano, hindi kailangan ni Brian Butch magkaroon ng perfect game and they don't expect that of him. Ang kailangan lang nila sa kanya, perfect effort. According to Brian, he was always been warned on how physical the PBA is, but he never proved it until they face Talk and Text. And now, sabi nga niya, he will be more aggressive. He is challenged and that is a good thing. Charlie?
Thanks a lot, Riza. Well, definitely, nabanggit nga ni Eric a while ago na he's changed his game today. He's not the same guy we saw a couple of games back, but yet he's effective in what he's doing right now.
Yeah, definitely, and you know, that's the big difference when he is more aggressive on that low post. He attracts the defense lower. Samantalang dati, in mga previous games na nanalo nga sila, he actually flares out from the 3-point line, takes it to the perimeter jumper na kaya rin naman niyang gawin. And right now, nagko-collapse sa kanya yung defense and nagpa-back off and it would open things up and hit
Three-pointer mula kay Witherspoon. Bounced all around the ring bago pumasok. That's brought to us by PLDT Home Evolution. Turns your ordinary TV into an internet TV. 3-3 na itong bagong import ng Air21. So sumagot sana ni Guevara, but that's gonna be short. Witherspoon nakakuha ng rebound. Siya na rin nagdadala ng bola. Former Memphis Tiger. Kay-square ni Rob Dozier ng Alaska Aces. The reverse layup. Ang ganda naman ng drive. All the way to the hoop. Eric, swabing-swabe.
Actually, pinapakita talaga niya. He's a potent offensive force, putting the ball on the floor. Kita mo, even with Brian Butch right there under the basket, makes
tutukan ng March Madness. Tampok ang mga future basketball stars sa US NCAA Division 1 teams. Mapapanood sila araw-araw sa TV5, Action TV at Hyper. Okay talaga action ng March Madness.
May upset na nangyari.
Exactly. I'm sure you've caught a couple of the games, di ba? O yan, mga coaching staff lang naman ng Barangay Ginebra. Ito naman mga tropang texters ng Talk and Text sa front row. That's up next. Tropang texters ng Talk and Text kontra Kings ng Barangay Ginebra.
It's going to be a big game.
Game yan. But right now, this is a pretty good game we're watching right now. Reynolds natin on the corner. Samson nakabantay. Nathan trying to take it to the Karam. Just nice pass back to baseline. The foul is called. May titira ng free throws. It's going to be Jared Dillinger. Sino kayo mga stylist din? Jared Dillinger, Reynolds Nathan, long hair sa
Yung
team
preparasyon nun, Charlie, ang tanong before how many hours, pagpapaayos pa ba yan because sa buhok, di ba?
It's a Dillinger first free throw. He nails that one. Muling balikan ng blockbuster na finals ng nakaraang Philippine Cup. Sundan ang ibang mga bukod tanging kwento sa likod ng mga seryeng ito sa Kwentong PBA. March 30 na, 9:30 p.m. on TV5. Part 2 yan. Here's Joseph Yo. The lead is 4. Meralco Bolts, lamang pa rin. Cardona, dating Meralco Bolts player yan. Takes that jumper. That's gonna be short. Rebound. Brian Butch na naman. At bago niya nakuha yung rebound, may pito ang ating referee. Sino matatawagan ng foul? Jared Dillinger tinawagan ng loose ball foul. So the ball will stay with the light shirts for this possession. Ito si Yo. On the move, shooting over the smaller Karam. Bounces out. Dillinger, the long rebound. He's ahead of the pack, pero Witherspoon is there. 5 steps. Bitin ang layup. Sayang.
He is actually so fast. Maganda na sana yung dating ni Jared Dillinger. Pero nawala yung footing niya when he actually sumide-step siya to go for that shot.
Ito yun Gigil na siya. Ganda na nung iwas sa import partner Pero yun, bumiti na yung layup.
Parang bumigay yung leg He was not able to get up high for that shot.
Witherspoon! Another 3! That's brought to us by PLDT Home Development. revolution turns your ordinary TV into an internet TV.
He's actually deadly from the outside, and you need a guy who will be really quick enough to stay with him. Ang maganda pa doon, Charlie, 6'8", and he can actually shoot over everybody because of the high looper.
Brian Butch on the run. The one-hander no go. Rebound taken by Camson. Banggaan sila ni Brian Butch. Pinagsakan pa nito si Eric Camson, si Brian Butch as they stay in the backcourt. 4 on the other side. Mintis ang layup ni Yo. Wilson able to get that ball back. Meralco gusto umatake. The white searcher down for defense. Butch fighting for position at the post. Mike Burchard's there. Witherspoon. And Dillinger, nice cut. Goes fine. Mula rito kay Brian Butch.
A great look there by Brian Butch. He was actually powering himself to the basket. He threw itong si Witherspoon to double team. Libre-libre naman yung uppercut sa weak side si JV.
Here's Witherspoon. Changing it up. Check mula rito kay Hugnatan. Si Macardona feeling referee. Hinahawakan niya. Sumisenyas ng possible flagrant foul. Pero hindi naman sumenyas yung mga ref ng ganun. That's a straight foul. But he'll go to the line. And nakita natin yung versatility, Eric, so far nitong si Witherspoon sa ating first half. He hits threes, yes. But he's driven to the basket as well every now and then and gotten baskets or free throws.
Well, so far, you know, the true test here kay Witherspoon is can he withstand all the banging and all the hard fouls driving to the basket. So far, he's deadly from the outside. He can go quick to the basket, but eventually that defense will start to be tighter and he would actually get a lot of bumps and non-calls at that. So yun talaga, masusubukan pa siya. And si Brian Butch naman on the other hand, meron din pinapatunan. He wants to prove himself that he's a power of monster under the basket.
20 points na para kay Witherspoon. But his team still trails by 1. So that's the nice thing about if you're Meralco, you're kind of happy. Diba? Naka-20 na yung import ng kalaban, pero lang ka pa rin ng isa. Gusto pa gawing 4 sana nito si Brian Butch, but no 3 going in yet so far para kay Brian Butch on the rebound play. That's a foul on Ray Dalong natin. Pangalawa na yan. Ball goes back to Air 21 at ngayon may pagkakataon na makuha muli ng Air 21 ang lamang. 5 minutes 41 remaining. And at the line is going to be Eric Camson, a rookie from Adamson University, para sa dalawang free throws. And Camson, you know, nakausap natin si Asi Taulawa in the first conference Philippine Cup, and he said he likes this guy. Hindi takot makipagbanggaan. Ito si Eric Camson, plays strong and hard inside.
A good power forward, Charlie, you know, coming from Adamson, na pinakita naman niya in his college days. And at the same time, even in the D-League, when he was actually a force sa ilalim.
Hit both free throws, so his team has grabbed back the lead. 34-33, 5 minutes 34 remaining sa ating first half. Karam, may tanga ng bola, bigay rito kay Dillinger. They want to go to Hugnatan in the post, pero tight guarding ang mula rito kay Camson. So they have to swing it all the way to the other side. 4 seconds to go on the clock. Karam hooks it over to Butch. A second to go, the fade away. 24-second violation. Naubusan ng oras ang Meralco Bolts. Ay nakita natin, Ryan Gregorio disgusted at what happened on that play.
He was actually telling Karam to take that jumper already because by the time makuha nga naman ni Butch yung bola, wala nang oras.
Camson goes to Witherspoon. Witherspoon taking the contact, gets the basket.
I was just talking about some contact going to the basket and pinapatunayan again ni Witherspoon na he can withstand all that banging underneath.
22 points para kay Witherspoon. His team is up by 3, 36-33. 32nd timeout called by the Meralco Bolts. Obviously, the momentum nag-shift na sa panig ng Air 21. Gustong pigilin ni Coach RG yan. Saktong 5 minutes na tinira dito sa ating first half. What we've been seeing so far, Eric, para rito sa Air 21, effective import. Tapos well, defense good enough to stop the other gunners. Kasi ito si Brian Butch, may 13 na. Pero yung ibang gunners ng Meralco Bolts have yet to get their game going.
Yun nga, pero itong hinahanap ni Coach Franz Pumare na he needs a guy to score consistently, lalo pag kailangan, ito na kaya yung kanyang import. So far in the first half, he has proven that he is the import fit for Air 21.
More on Witherspoon mula kay Riza Diaz.
Charlie, first time lang ni Wesley Witherspoon dito sa Pilipinas. Pero prior to that, marami na siyang notes about the PBA coming from common friends. Rob Dozer, who happens to be his teammate in college. Zach Graham, na kapitbahay niya mismo mismo sa Atlanta. Ang sabi daw sa kanya, very physical dito. So kailangan ay lagi lang siyang cool. As for Wesley Witherspoon being the go-to guy, other than that, ang sabi niya, I just want to be all over the floor and be like a little 7-Eleven for them. Whatever they want, I can give it. Charlie?
Ayos.
Convenience store pala to.
Convenience store, no? Hindi niya alam po si SM. Brian Butch falling to the ground, but getting that basket. Grabe to si Brian Butch, 15 points. Yung production niya, inside the three-point line, di ba? Wala pa from outside the arc so far sa game na to.
Kabaliktaran nyo nung na yung Brian Butch na nakilala natin. Sa labas lang parati tumitira, gusto niya tumatanggap sa labas, sa two-man game, parating flare out. Dito nakikipagbakbakan itong si Brian Butch sa ilalim. He already has 15 points and 15 rebounds. He is really proving a point, Charlie.
Oo nga, nagpapakita sa coaching staff. He's working. He's behind off para sa kanyang koponan. Abangan mamaya, pinakabagong halftime game show ng PBA, ang Moneyball Dribble of the People. I-download that, mag-register sa Moneyball app nyo. Sa mga nakapag-register na dati, siguraduhin updated ang app ninyo. Sali na at makidribble sa Moneyball Dribble. 3-point lead for Air21. 4:18 natitira here in the first half. Sarap goes to Hodge. Danny Ice, Itakay, nasa game na rin para sa Meralco Bulls. The baseline drive by Hodge. Kicks it out to Karang. No hesitation, 3. That's going to be short. Inside track to Eric Campon. Go to Bertzer. They get the possession back. This has been a game of runs for these two teams. And now obviously the momentum back with Air21. Cardona straight to the basket. Going left, shooting right. Nakakuha niya yun. May chance pang makakuha ng bonus free.
It was a nice game for both teams. Makikita mo, itong Air21, you have guys like Cardona who loves to drive to the basket. On the other hand naman, Meralco, ganun din. Of course, Wilson penetrating, even Butch powering himself to the basket. So both actually teams really playing their hearts up. Makikita mo yung importance ng game, Charlie, as we were talking at the top of the coverage. Pareho silang kartada 2-2. Eh ngayon naman talagang gusto nga nilang makauna because in the second game, Barangay Ginebra would also want to at least get a win over Teng.
Kasi nga grabe yung per game dito. Very important drive naman ito si Gary D. Gets the contact mula kay Bertzer. That's the third personal on Mike Bertzer. And Gary D makakakuha na ng bonus free throw, try to get 3 right back after that last play. Pero we're talking about the standings, Eric. Sobrang dikit-dikit, only 9 elimination round games. And this is the 5th game for these two teams. So you go up into the top half of the standings. You want to stay as far as you can away from 9 and 10. Kasi eliminated agad yan after that.
And that's also probably one reason why Air21 got them under import because ayaw na nga nila mapahuli. Maganda yung kanilang kartada 2-2. And as much as possible, you want to make your move now, Charlie, while you still have 5 remaining games left.
Second change of import here sa ating Commissioner's Cup. As we see another 3. Short from Witherspoon, but gets his own miss and gets knocked. Hitting the deck. Gary David was standing in between. It was Witherspoon.
So far, he doesn't really react. He's actually focused on kaya nga sabi ni Riza kanina, sinabihan na siya ng kanyang mga kaibigang import na naglaro dito. Kailangan na talagang kalmado ka lang, especially it's going to be physical all throughout.
Witness hard-hitting MMA action, PXC 43. Magbabakbakan na sila Ali the Young Gun Cali at Ernesto Iron Montilla Jr. Magtatapit din sila Gina Inyong at May Yamaguchi. March 29 na 8 p.m. Inares Sports Arena. Mapapanood sa March 30, 3 p.m. dito lang sa TV5. Lima lamang ng Air21. 3 minutes, 11 seconds remaining. They try to go to Butch pero ang dami masyadong white shirt nakapaligid. It's tipped away, Witherspoon. And another thing about Witherspoon, Eric, he can bring that ball. May ball handling skills itong mamak to. Decides to go all the way in. Wow, talk about... No, you can't call him a ball hog on that play. He knew what he was going to do from the start, and he was effective.
You know, actually, he did the right thing, just taking it strong to the basket. He saw that gap in that defense.
A miss from Meralco. On the run, Cardona! Grabe talaga yung mga tirang ganun, off balance. Kala mo, mali na yung angulo, pero pasok pa rin off the glass. Mac Cardona.
It's so difficult to defend against Mac Cardona because he's just so unpredictable with what he wants to do. But look at this guy right here, powering himself up to the basket against 2 guys. He saw that space, he went up strong, and Cardona unorthodox, baliktad ang paa, pasok pa rin ang tira.
13 puntos para kay Mac Cardona. Import naman niya si Witherspoon. 28 points na we're in the first half, Eric. 2:41 remaining still here. So there's a big chance he's gonna even add on to that bago tayo matapos. Air21 so far, medyo quiet pa si Joseph Yo, but this could be a double-barreled De La Salle attack para dito sa Air21. Joseph Yo, of course, we know what he can do. He can score, he can rebound. Mac, a little of everything as well.
Oh, definitely. And when you have these two guys all the time on the floor, kaya nga sila kinuha ni Coach Franz Pumarin, you know that they would always bring in the goods when needed. Yung ginagawa dito ni Brian, Coach, is so intense under the basket. Normally, he would just wait for that kick out sa labas. Right now, he's always just in up on the prowl in the shaded area for those drop passes.
Hodge almost with the steal, pero na-control ni Borboran niya. Ito ang lamang nitong Air21. Mac Cardona has been producing, but he misses on that. Berkshire trying to tip it away. Jumping all the way straight into the bench of Meralco to try to save it, pero kinulang ng espasyo. And here's that jam inside. And that's what people are looking for from Brian Butch. When you're that big, you're that close to the basket, why not?
Yeah, definitely. Hindi mo na talaga mapipigil yun. 6'11" is really unstoppable when he gets under the basket, most especially pag talagang pinower naman niya yung sarili niya.
The miscue on the pass inside. Gaidi unable to control. Papunta, nabalik dito sa Air21 ang bola. Joseph Yo right now going over to Kamson. Kamson, turn around, jumper! He drilled that one! Pensa ng Air21, Eric, is smooth in the past few minutes.
Eksakto, and yun na nga, pinibigyan nila dito yung problema ng Meralco Bulls.
Ito na, Paul Artadi is at the point para sa Meralco Bulls. Mr. Pip Kicks. Ito mo na mga rare na mga rubber shoes, mga ganyan. Paul Artadi,
yes.
Pip Kicks yan. No go once again. So, Air21, what a momentum shift, partner. Na talaga, it's all on the side of Air21 right now, medyo. Except for that jam ni Brian Butch couple of plays ago. Medyo out of sync ang pensa ng Meralco. Ito namang Air21. Well, let's see if Kamson makes us look good, no? It's overshoots. He overshoots, but Borboran trapped underneath for the offensive rebound and calls that timeout with 58.9 remaining. 30-second variety yan, Eric.
Mark Borboran did the right thing in clearing that offensive rebound, but kinik out na muna and called that timeout kasi nga he's actually deep under enemy territory.
Coach Franz trying to map out something, trying to make sure that they keep this momentum going for the next 58.9. We'd like to say special thanks to our radio partners, 90.7 Love Radio, 101.1 Yes FM, 96.3 Easy Rock, and DZSR 918 Sports Radio, kung saan marinig din nyo ngayon, Benji Santiago, and katawang pang romansa Boy Beats, Victoria.
Ano yung tawag mo na Boy Beats?
Hindi, tawag ni Dadit Kinito Henson yan, katawang pang romansa. Kahit retirado na ng ilang taon, parang ikaw lang, partner. Diba? Hindi na naglalaro dito, pero here we go, back to the action. Air21 with the possession, Joseph Yo. Atkins, balik kay Yo. Kamson with the pick. Yo decides to stop and pop at the 15-foot line. Pasok na naman ang tira ng Air21.
Iba talaga yung pinapakitang laro ng Air21 dito. Maliban sa defense, not only are they good defensively, but even they're actually smooth on offense.
Here's Butch. Danny I comes out. Danny I gusto kumofre. Inside to the cutting Artadi, the layup! Pasok yan para kay Paul Artadi.
Just there by Danny I. You know, the veteran smarts always getting into play. And ito naman si Paul Artadi. Ang ganda naman ang pagkakakanya. You saw that lane wide open.
3-second differential. Game clock tsaka shot clock. Air21. Trying to come up with something. They're up by 9. They want to be in double digits or leading by double digits bago matapos. Borboran under pressure. 2 seconds to go. Flips it up. No go. Joseph Yo! What a play! A ninja move from the ninja himself.
Actually cleared that defensive rebound. Just came out of nowhere. Just worked hard to put that ball back.
And Air21, what a great recovery dito sa ating second quarter. Down by 7 at the end of 1. Coming back to lead by 11 pagkatapos ng ating first half. And you know what? A good, strong performance from Air21. The locals, especially Mac Cardona, able to produce para sa kanila. And of course, yung kanilang import na si Wesley Witherspoon. Ang ganda rin ng pinakita, partner. Just a bunch of points already on threes, on drives, on free throws. Shown a great offensive repertoire so far.
You know, the good thing about is maganda yung kanilang import pickup, and at the same time, the locals are playing great. But the reason why Air21 is up at the half is because of itong import na to na napakaganda naman ang pinakita all throughout.
Yeah, we have with us Wesley Witherspoon, newcomer, of course, to the PBA. Welcome, Wesley, and how are you finding the game so far here in the PBA after one half of action?
It's a lot of fun. You know, my teammates are looking for me, and luckily for me, I'm making shots right now.
Well, actually, Wesley, there's a lot of physicality involved here, most especially playing the PBA, most especially for high-scoring imports like you. Are you already adjusted to the kind of physical play that we have in the PBA?
Well, you know, it's just competitive basketball, and you know, the physicality is just a part of it. So, you know, you just got to play through it.
All right, good luck in the second half, Wesley. I hope to see a lot more of that scoring prowess that you've been showing. And the two of us here, Eric Reyes and I, will take a